Hey everybody, welcome to another Demon's Souls Remake PS5 walkthrough. So this is World 2, specifically 2-2, Stone Fan Tunnel. So continuing my little tiny series of how to beat the Black Phantoms, and then at the same time showing the route between the Black Phantom and the Primeval Demon, so that you can flip world tendency very quickly. This is my World 2 portion of this. Now, the way this goes, I'm going to talk a little bit first before getting into it with this guy. So, it's kind of interesting. If you are playing solo offline and you want to go to pure white character tendency, that's very difficult. Going to pure black character tendency is very easy, because if you just kill anybody, like a merchant, Sage Freck, his apprentice, like any non-player character you just kind of kill, that will change your character tendency toward black. And you go from, you go to pure black pretty quickly. I think you could just kill 5 or 6 people and you're already at pure black. Unfortunately, in order to go to pure white character tendency, if you're playing offline, the only way to get to pure white character tendency is by killing these Black Phantom NPCs. And there's only 5 of them in each playthrough of the entire game, and there's 1 in each world. So this is Black Phantom Scirvir. And this creates a lot of problems, because obviously in order to kill a Black Phantom NPC in the world, you have to get them to appear. And in case you did not know, they only appear when you are in pure black world tendency, which is a -4. And getting to pure black world tendency is very difficult in this context, because first of all, most of these Black Phantom locations are not in the beginning of the world. They're somewhere in the middle, which means you have to have at least defeated at least 1 boss. And as you may know, defeating a boss moves you toward white world tendency, which means that you've just basically wasted that step toward white world tendency, because you have to beat the boss just to get to the location where these Black Phantoms are waiting for you. And then after you've done that, you have to, of course, get you all the way to pure black. And the only way really to get to pure black is to, use these Stone of Ephemeral Eyes to get you into body form, and then die in body form in that world, which will take you 1 step toward toward black world tendency. And if you're doing the math, if you're already at pure white world tendency for whatever reason, it takes a total of 7 deaths in body form in order for you to get to pure black, which means you're using a lot of Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And while you are able to pick these up pretty easily throughout the playthrough, there are not that many of them. And if you want to do this, as you can imagine, for every single world, you do the math, 5 times 7 is already getting you to 35 stones. Now, one way of shortcutting it or saving you a few stones is by killing the body form version of these characters, which only appear in pure white world tendency. And there it gets very tricky. Killing the pure white world tendency character, in this case, as an example, you're going to kill body form Scirvir, who only appears in when the world is in pure white. That's good. It will jump you 3 spots toward black, which means that if you're in pure white world tendency, you kill a body form Scirvir, you'll get from +3 to 0. And then you only have to kill yourself in body form 4 more times to get to the -4 pure black necessary to get this guy, the Black Phantom version, to appear. That's all well and good, but if part of the reason you're doing this, and for me, this is one of the main reasons I'm doing this, is I'm playing this solo offline. If part of the reason is try to move your character tendency toward white, you've just shot yourself in the foot, because for body form Scirvir, killing him will actually move your character tendency toward black, which of course defeats the whole purpose, right? So how do you get around this? Well, one way obviously is to simply not kill the body form Scirvir in the first place, and you just basically have to get to pure black by doing the old-fashioned way and just keep dying, jumping off a cliff, and then using the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes to revive yourself. You just have to use the stones. Now, if you like me want to save a few stones and you want to get rid of body form Scirvir as a way of saving the stones, you can kill him with either Poison Cloud, Death Cloud, knocking him off of the edge of this pit here. All of these will kill him and change the world tendency, but will not change your character tendency. But the problem with this is obviously knocking him off of the edge requires you to be in active combat with him, and there he will either kill you or you may accidentally kill him with your sword, which would, of course, would be a disaster. If you use Death Cloud or Poison Gas, that works, except the problem is that he is one of those characters that has a healing ability. He can heal himself, or he'll cast Restore or Regen, and then that defeats the purpose of the Poison Cloud. So it's kind of tricky to kill this guy. And so basically the best way to do it is you attack him enough so you aggro him, get him aggressive, and then he's going to actually get up from a sitting position. It's very important that you get him up from a sitting position. Once he starts attacking you, simply warp or evacuate out back to the Nexus, get back to him, he'll be standing there. And then what I do is I do the cheap way. I put on Soul Suck, and then I dash him. Now, the minute he sees you, his first instinct is he's going to cast a Regen. It takes him a few seconds to cast a Regen, and of course, if you rush up to him, you're casting Soul Sucker at the same time as he's casting Regen, and you're going to kill him with one hit, and killing him with Soul Sucker does not change your character tendency. Okay, so that's what I did to get from +3 to 0. I then used the 4 Stones of Ephemeral Eyes to get to pure black. So here I am, we're facing now Black Phantom Scirvir, and he is Black Phantom Scirvir on New Game +11. The game stopped scaling after New Game +5, but let me tell you, New Game +11 on pure black, everything he does will one-shot you. Everything he does will one-shot you, okay? And so and he has a obscene amount of health. So trying to basically play games with him at this level, you can certainly use a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, gives you all the health, gives you full body, gives you body form, full health. You can use have a Brushwood Shield +5, and you can just attack him and just go for it. But I'm going to tell you right now, it will not be easy. And if you let down your guard, you'll get unlucky. Even with warding and all that, he will one-shot you because the damage is so escalated at New Game +5 and above, and at pure black world tendency. So normally what I do is I use the Thief's Ring, and I just kind of cheap him out. I basically stand here where he can't quite see me, and I just basically try to arrow him to death before he has a chance to heal himself. And it takes quite a bit of arrows, like anywhere from 50 to 75 arrows, because he's healing himself. It's kind of a mess. So you can do that, but again, if you're just trying to take care of business, you can get him the same way that you get the body from Scirvir, which is to soul suck him while he casts Regen. Now, by the way, this does not work with other, say the other Black Phantoms. They don't have healing spells. And so this only works with the Scirvir character because this is kind of his AI. That's what he's programmed for. So keep in mind, killing the body form Executioner Marauda will not shift your character tendency because she is considered evil and she attacks you immediately anyway. So killing her with your sword does not shift character tendency. Okay? Killing the body form Matsuki in the Shrine of Storms, world number 4, will also not shift your character tendency because, again, he is considered evil. Killing Yurt immediately when you free him, even though he hasn't attacked you yet, will not shift your character tendency because he is considered evil. However, killing a body form Scirvir in World 2, killing body form Selen Vinland in World 5, and killing ghost form Lord Rydell in World 3, they all will shift your character tendency. The only way to kill those characters without shifting your character tendency is to either use Poison Cloud, Death Cloud, or Soul Suck them. Okay, that's the only way to do it. So keep that in mind. Okay, so at this point, this is in real time, so it's not prepared. I'm either going to die or I'm going to win. I have Soul Suck on board. I have, the Stone Ephemeral Eyes is fine. Let's go for it. Okay, here we go. Run. He's going to cast Regen right now. Boom, 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 boom. He's going to do it, and then we got him. See? So it's basically you versus him, and who's going to go faster. This is, I think, the Ronin Ring from killing the body from Scirvir. Is this the Ronin Ring? Yeah, this is the Ronin Ring from killing, actually, the body from Scirvir, and then this is going to be a Talisman of Beasts. So we'll move the Talismans of Beasts along. So I hope, at least for that part, that you'll find that useful. If you don't have Soul Sucker, that means you've only been playing New Game, right? And so if you want to do this in New Game, that is fine. New Game on pure Blackroll tendency, Scirvir is okay. Like you can actually just fight him regularly. Just be sure, do not allow him. If you're going after the ally ring in New Game, you start your character tendency at neutral, which means if you kill all 5 Black Phantoms in just one playthrough, you're going to get pure white character tendency, and you'll be able to get the ally ring from the Monumental. If you do that, just be sure that you have to kill Scirvir fair and square. Better that you die than that you do not, that you accidentally kill him by him falling off the edge. So if you're going to do that, I would fight him in this area and just go at it. New Game, he's reasonable. I killed him without too much trouble actually, doing that. But New Game plus and above, let me tell you, he's a whole different animal. He's a beast, okay? And I just use basically this cheap way of soul sucking. So get the Maiden in Black Soul at the end of your New Game. Choose a good ending. Don't kill her. You'll get the Maiden in Black Soul, and then you will switch that soul and trade it in to learn Soul Sucker from Yuria the Witch. Okay. Okay. So again, not a whole lot of strategy for killing Black Phantom Scirvir. He is a monster if you try to beat him any other way, but Soul Sucker, it's pretty easy. So now, you are of course still at, you're still at pure Blackroll tendency. Your character tendency has not switched yet. Remember, in order for all of those things to update, you have to either evacuate to the Nexus using the evacuate spell, or using the Archstone Shard, right? Or you use the Archstone in the levels to teleport. We're not going to do that. Now I'm going to show you how to get to the Primeval Demon and then kill that, so we can shift this thing 6 steps all the way from -4 to +2, and then we can go to pure White War tendency at that point by defeating the Dragon Demon God, which I have saved. So in this particular playthrough, I've killed the Armored Spider and killed Flame Lurker, but I have not actually killed the Dragon Demon God. Okay, so here we go. The first order of business is to simply die. Now, if you die here, you will be teleported to the beginning of Stone Fan Tunnel, and you now have to make your way all the way back to where the Primeval Demon is, hopefully without dying. Now, if you die, that's okay. You just don't want to, again, teleport or save. All right, so here we go. And we don't have the elevator, so we have to turn here, get the elevator down. And usually here I actually do use a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, because it tends to give you the greatest chance to make it in one piece. Okay, so here we go, and then we're going to go up. Now there's going to be something in my game that's going to be very unique, because of course I played this game 10 times. That is going to be more of a problem. It won't be as big of a problem for you guys. Okay. All right. So first of all, there is a Black Phantom guy over there, and we don't really like him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Blue Blood Sword, and then we're just going to mano a mano kill him. I'm going to put on warding first of all, and then we're going to do this. Here we go. These guys are always a little bit nervous because they do so much damage. Okay, so that's good. We killed him. And then I go back actually to my Crisp Blade, because I'm going to be a slow roller if I don't do this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now there's going to be a fat official blocking my way. Remember, we're backtracking to the Primeval Demon. Oh, so there's that guy behind me. I really don't want to mess with him. Okay, so if he doesn't see me, then I won't bother with him. So this fat official, by the way, is going to throw flames at you. So you really, again, don't want to mess up. I usually like to cast warding just in case. So here he goes right over here, and then we're just going to take our time and just keep peppering him with arrows. Yep. Okay, so as you can see, we're lucky. The railing protects us from the fire. Okay, so he's dead. So let us continue to slowly go up here. And I'll show you what's different with my game versus your game, okay? So right over here, the difference is that when you get to this part, you're not going to have any lava here, because normally when you play this game, this lava will be gone. There's no way you cross through this path normally. Now I have enough health that I was able to just roll across the lava. And so from here, you won't have any lava, you're just able to walk across. But for me, I have the lava, I never got rid of it. So for me, it's quite simple. I have so much health that just roll. And then we're good, okay? So as you can see, I lost a little bit of health, but certainly nothing that worries me. And then we're going to get past these guys. So again, there's a variety of ways of things I can do from here. Normally, because of the situation, I'm going to ward myself. And then we're just going to pepper them with arrows. Again, it's just the easiest thing to do. I mean, this guy will be a little bit harder, but not too much so. Okay, Black Phantoms have a lot more health. You could also just kind of go for it and just like attack them normally, but you know, again, you're very close to your goal. You don't want to die for no good reason. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so same thing. I usually go at this point, just kind of go to my blue blood sword, and then just kind of slowly, you know, do that. You're going to be fine. Okay, so we're good here. Again, we go back to Crisp Blade. The damage here is so much damage if you get hit even once. So just be careful. Don't die here. Take your time. Okay, and then again, you don't want to die. You just want to sort of calculate everything. So if you drop, there'll be no problems. Yep. By the way, it's a good opportunity to talk to him.
If it be a black demon souls, they're like powerful doings, invigorated by a deed.
Yep.
I told you that each ore has a mighty highest.
So if you keep talking to him, hopefully he'll accept the Searing Flame Soul. If he doesn't, you'll have to return a little bit later. Okay, so here we go. Let's go up. And then from here, you're going to roll right over here. Okay, so now we're going to the Primeval Demon's location. Remember, if you reset, if you evacuate to the Nexus or you teleport using those Archstones, you will immediately take into account the death of... oh, that was stupid. Hold on, I gotta concentrate. I can't talk at the same time. Okay, come on. 1, 2... You don't want to die at that place. That would be so stupid to get killed by the rocks. Okay, so here again, very easy to die. Just don't do it. Be careful. And then just wait for it to go all the way down. You can see that the Primeval Demon is waiting for you. So again, if you use the Archstone Shard, you use the Archstone, you evacuate, you instantly you will instantly upload the effect of killing Black Phantom Scirvir, and they of course will move from -4 to -1. And the Primeval Demon does not appear in -1, which means you're going to have to go back down 2 extra points by dying in body form twice to get back to the -6 necessary to spawn this guy. So again, If you can do all of this in one go, it would just be preferable for you. It would be much better for you. Okay, see, we get the colorless demon souls, we get another stone of ephemeral eyes. So now once you've done all of that, you can at this point safely evacuate. So we'll go to evacuate. And here we go. So, you know, you're going to see that you're going to go to the world tendency, and look at Stone Fan Tunnel. You are now at +2. You kill that last boss, you're going to be at pure white world tendency. Okay, and even better, if you go to character tendency, you can see that it's moved one more shade toward white because I've now killed 3 black phantoms. So that's all to the good. Okay, so hopefully that was useful to you. By the way, if in case you're thinking, wait a minute, he hasn't picked up his souls. I haven't. So if you want to follow me through here, we can pick up our bloodstain. Right? We killed ourselves. Remember, in the beginning of this thing at Stone Fan Tunnel. So we're going to go to the Tunnel City. We're going to pick up that bloodstain. Again, you just want to be very careful. Although in reality, you know, full body form, I'm not going to get killed. We're back in White World. So you can die instantly by screwing up the falls. So even though, you know, you've probably done this 100 times, it's always good. Just be careful. You know, drop. Don't drop too far. And there should be a bloodstain waiting for us. And look behind us. Look at that. That's the bloodstain where we died previously. You get back all these souls. And then we can teleport back and feel good about ourselves. Okay, so again, this video shows you, number one, how to move or shift the world tendency to pure black, killing body from Scirvir without touching your character tendency, which is critical for those of you who want to get to pure white character tendency. And then number 2 shows you how to take out Black Phantom Scirvir on pure black, new game +5 and above, which is no small task. Cheesed him with Soul Suck, and then showed you again how to then work your way backwards all the way to the Primeval Demon in one go without teleporting, without evacuating, without using the Archstone Shard or the Archstone Teleport, and thereby shifting you from -4 to +2 all in one shot. So I hope that you find that useful, and we're going to do all of these worlds and show you the strategies of cheesing every one of these Black Phantoms, as well as then also getting back to the Primeval Demon. And it could be very difficult in some of these worlds. So until next time, do take care.